call the work session Monday, December 17th to order. Mr. Kimmer, please swear in Mr. Gary Stewart, please.
Mr. Stewart, here to take the oath of office.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you raise your right hand and place your left hand on the Holy Bible and repeat after me? I, James Gary Stewart,
I, James Gary Stewart,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Alabama,
and the Constitution of the State of Alabama,
so long as I continue a citizen thereof,
so long as I continue a citizen thereof,
that I will faithfully and honestly
that I will faithfully and honestly
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office
of the office
upon which I am about to enter
of which I'm about to enter
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Council.
Thank you.
Chuck Bryant, if you come forward and talk about the fire ordinance, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. What I presented are a couple of drafts to update the open burning ordinance in the city limits of Scottsboro. The ordinance we're currently under was signed into regulation in 1980. So this is basically updated. And what I've done is a couple of drafts that are divided to give the council time to examine what they want to do to update the ordinance.
Next item is the Goose Pine budget amendment. Mr. Mayor, talk about this.
Yes, back when we had our budget hearings in September, August and September, some members of the Goose Pond Board came to the meeting about doing some replacing of the greens at Plantation Point. They presented a proposal. It was discussed at that meeting. I think some councilmen thought it was put in the budget, and long story short, it was not in the budget. So tonight I met with Mike Baggett in the last couple of weeks. They're wanting to know if is this something that we want to do a budget amendment for this renovation of the greens at Plantation Point. The reason for needing to know that is to get it on the schedule. It is time sensitive to when they can do it next summer. So that was the reasoning for putting it on the agenda tonight. If you elect to put it on the council meeting, I would think it'd be best to be done tonight if you could. You already have a lot of the information about it from the budget hearings, but it is to put new greens at Plantation Point at all 18 greens. It's a $150,000 budget amendment. That's what we're asking for. With the first amount of money, roughly in the $110,000 to $120,000 range, going towards the renovations of the greens down there. With the remainder of the $150,000 that is left will go towards renovation of the cabins. They've been on a program down there. I think they've got 12 cabins. Maybe 8 to 10 of them have been renovated, and like 3 or 4 more. So with that $150,000, the first portion will go to the renovation of the greens at Plantation Point. This renovation will take place, I think, from June to September, I believe, if I remember correct. But they need to get it on the schedule, and then the remainder of the money that's left over from the renovation of the greens go towards renovation of the cabins.
Next item is street department surplus equipment. Mr. Wheeler, can you cover that, please?
The street department has a 1997 Ford F-150 that they are no longer in need of. We'd like to have council's authorization to put this on good deals and sell the property, and those proceeds go to that department's capital outlay.
That concludes tonight's work session. We'll take a 2-minute recess and convene the city council meeting.
Mr. Smith?
Here.
Ms. McQuarrie? Here. Mr. Patrick Stewart?
Here.
Mr. President, you have a quorum and present, and the meeting is open for business.
We need an adoption of the agenda. Do I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
Hey, we have someone call off the item, just make sure we have one.
Mr. Wheeler, will you call off the items on the agenda tonight?
Mowing bids is number 1, number 2 is the Goose Pond appropriation, number 3 is city council committee appointments, number 4 is sanitation department surplus equipment, number 3 is the city council committee appointment, number 4 is sanitation department surplus equipment, number 5 is the recreation department organizational chart change. Number 6 is the street department surplus equipment.
Do I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
I'll make the motion to adopt the agenda.
Do I have a second? All in favor, say aye. All opposed, say no. Approve the Goose Pond appropriation and budget amendment.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve $150,000 to Goose Pond Board for renovation, plantation, Goose Pond Plantation's greens. The remainder will go toward remodeling a cabin, if there's any left, after we get the greens completed. And I'd also like to include that not the right words to say it, that this system, as they're building these greens, as the bills come due, that they be vouchered to the city, which our finance department will pay.
Do I have a motion on that? Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion?
I just want to say that when we do redo these greens, that I'd like to see plantation promoted a lot more than what we're doing now to promote that, since we're putting this money into it.
Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye. All opposed, say no. Next item are the city council committee appointments. There's 10 of those. The first one, the airport. The chair is Keith Smith, the member Gary Stewart. The second one's the cemetery. The chair is Carol McCrary, member Patrick Stewart. Third one's the police department. The chair is Keith Smith, the member is Patrick Stewart. Fourth one's economic development. The chair is Carol McCrary, member Brent Miller. Fifth one's fire department. The chair is Gary Stewart, the member is Keith Smith. Sixth is the recreation department. The chair is Brent Miller, the member is Gary Stewart. 7 is solid waste. The chair is Gary Stewart, the member is Brent Miller. 8th is the street department. The chair is Patrick Stewart, the member Carol McCrary. The 9th is infrastructure. The chair is Brent Miller, the member is Keith Smith. 10 is the administration committee. The chair is Patrick Stewart, and the member is Carol McCrary.
To thank y'all, everyone, for the opportunity that I've got. I really look forward to working for the citizens of Scottsboro. I want to try to make this a better place for all of us and all of our children. And I guess that's where I stand. I appreciate you coming tonight.
I just have a couple of things. I want to thank Chief Dahl and what they're doing for the school system. I had several phone calls as well today. Can't protect our students or children enough. And I want to thank you for your efforts. And I want to say, wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The next time that we meet will be January 7th. And with that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. We're adjourned.